Hey guys, it's Appleminte. Welcome back again to my channel. You always know it's going to be a good day when you can't find your camera. So I'm recording this intro portion off of my phone. I always leave my camera in my studio here, so I really don't know where else it would be. Did you take it? Not talking, eh? He's a suspicious one. Anyway, for today's video, I am super excited because I am drawing some of your favorite and my favorite YouTubers here on the platform, specifically in the creative space of YouTube, so arts and crafts and painting and things like that. I asked you guys for suggestions on who you wanted to see me draw, and I got a flood of comments, so I tried to pick as many as I could for this video. I hope to continue the series if you guys like it. So with that said, let's get straight into the first YouTuber.
Hey, Salty Crafter, what you got there? I kid you not, she pulled out a whole craft kit. I mean, technically it's supposed to be the force of a 6-year-old, right? That's what the box says. I have the force of multiple 6-year-olds.
So the first YouTuber that I'm going to be drawing is Nerdy Crafter. Now you guys might know her from her craft kit reviews where she tests out kids' craft kits and says whether they are terrible and trash or whether they are actually good. You also might know her from some of her sculpting videos. She sculpts with clay and she's very talented and creative, and Jackie's really awesome. I'm a little biased because I actually have met Jackie and she's amazing, and we live really far apart, so we're really only able to text, but she's awesome nonetheless. And for this drawing of Nerdy Crafter, I wanted to capture her salty essence. If you guys watch any of her videos, she has her alter ego Salty Crafter, where she gets very upset and salty about terrible products. So that is what I felt was really important to capture for this, because how could I draw her without making her be pouty and salty? And not only that, but in addition, I wanted to add in her parrot, who, if you didn't know, actually just got his own YouTube documentary on her channel, so go check that out as well. His name is Angel, and he's made an appearance in a bunch of her videos, so how could I draw your favorite YouTubers without drawing the parrot as well, because he's also a bird YouTuber.
Bring your butt over here!
So you may have noticed, well I hope you noticed, that I'm doing this drawing digitally. For this video, I decided to switch over to digital art just because I always draw traditionally. It is my favorite way to draw with, markers and traditional art supplies, but I do want to shake it up a bit, and I felt that drawing digitally would also allow me to practice using some different brushes and be a little bit more creative. And I also just like how forgiving digital art is in general, because if you make a mistake or you size something incorrectly or you place something a little too far up or whatever it might be, you can just fix it and play around with it a bit more. So that is why I went the digital route. I'm using Procreate on my iPad for this, so that is just a little bit about that. But for the drawing, as with all these, I'm keeping them as portraits, kind of like stopping right at the bust, and I wanted to add in some gradients. So like on her shirt, I added in a bit of a gradient, being that the top of her shirt is a lighter blue, slowly fading down to a darker blue, and so on. And I'm keeping these fairly simple, but like I'm using my semi-ish realistic style. I guess I don't know how to describe my style. This isn't like, I wouldn't say full-on anime, but I wouldn't say full-on like realism. It's somewhere weirdly in between. And then her Bulbasaur hat. Can't forget the Bulbasaur hat. Like, I don't think I've ever seen her not wearing it. Okay, I've seen her not wearing it, but like, if she's wearing a hat, it's the Bulbasaur hat. So that's a given. Anyway, Jackie, I hope it did you proud. If you guys have never seen one of her videos, I will leave her channel link in the description box below. Go check her out. And now on to the next YouTuber.
Hi, my name is Ray. 7 months ago, I did a video all about TikTok's art world. I downloaded the TikTok app, ironically. I started watching TikToks, ironically. And fast forward to now, I'm pretty much on TikTok all the time.
So the next YouTuber that I'm drawing is Ray of Superraedizzle. She is another fellow art YouTuber here on the platform, and she's super charismatic and funny, and I just like how relatable she is when she's talking about things. And she's a good example of like, you don't need to use really fancy art supplies to make great artwork. She's got a lot of videos where she takes really cheap supplies and she does great things with them. So like, go check her out. She's got a really cool channel. For my portrait of Ray, you might have also noticed that I included a fellow pet in here, and this is her dog Bowie. And like, I don't know what it is, but like whenever she describes her dog and like calls him her fat dog, it just like makes me laugh. I don't know why. It's just hilarious to me.
Which way, Bowie? Oh, she wants me to draw her realistically. Wow, good job, Bowie.
And as I was drawing this, like when I was painting the dog, I was thinking to myself, like, I'm painting the fat dog. Like, I don't know if that's like, I'm not being rude. She calls it her fat dog. It is in one of her videos. So don't come after me, okay? Anyway, I wanted to make her like, she's pretty overall like smiley a lot. So she had to be smiling in this. Kind of like the opposite of the last portrait I did where Jackie was really salty. And that's like her thing. Ray is overall pretty happy and always got a smile on her face, and she's just like living life. So that's the kind of portrait I wanted to create for this one. And again, like wanted to play with some gradients in her shirt and in her hair. I noticed that so far everybody's had brown hair and brown eyes, and I was like, well, it's not my fault. They just have brown hair, brown eyes. But like, I wanted to change it up for Ray a little bit because I know that she's had like lighter hair on the bottom in the past. I know right now she doesn't, but like, I wanted to give it a little bit of a gradient, so like I added that in there just to give it something a little different and something interesting for the eye. I also gave her some red lipstick. And yeah, she was fun to paint as well. I really enjoy drawing really happy people. I just like drawing smiles and like the expression of the eyes being all smiley and happy, because smiles don't just happen in your mouth, they affect your eyes as well. So like the whole thing of a smiling face, I like drawing that. And her dog was also fun to color because he's pretty interesting. I guess he's got heterochromatic eyes, and so one of his eyes is like bright blue and the other one is brown, and I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to find like the right shade of blue when coloring it. I don't know, I think I got pretty close, but like just to convey that like icy blue eye contrasting, I think it's really cool. But yeah, there is my portrait of Ray. I hope you really like it. I hope I did a good job and captured your look. Anyway, now on to my final YouTuber of the video.
So this week I'm doing a squishy makeover, which I donut have to tell you because you saw the title already and I'm sure you're no Dumbo. Just bear with me.
So the last YouTuber that I'm going to be drawing is Moriah Elizabeth. A lot of you guys wanted me to draw her, so I had to include her in this video. I also met Moriah at a YouTube meetup a few years ago. It was the same day that I met Nerdy Crafter, and we were all like in a group project together. It was really fun, and we had to do like a presentation in front of the room. Her channel has like blown up so much over the past year and a half since I first met her, and I'm so proud of her. She's super creative. If any of you haven't seen her videos, she does a lot of squishy makeovers. She works a lot in squishies. All the people that I did in this video are in the creative part of YouTube, so like Nerdy Crafter's clay and sculpting, and Ray is into drawing, and then we have Moriah who repaints squishies. That's her specialty, and I think it's really interesting. It's different, and she takes like old squishies from her subscribers and just in general that she finds, and she completely redoes them. She fixes them, and then she like turns it into something completely different. So I think that's really cool. I always love people that can take something and turn it into something completely different. So go check her channel out as well. I will have all the channel links. They're going to be in the description box below. So please check everybody out in this video. Go support them. Go subscribe to them if you haven't already. So for Moriah, I actually struggled, to be completely honest, to get like her likeness in this. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get it spot on. And in the sketch that you didn't see me do the rough sketch here, you're just seeing the final piece, but in the sketch I changed it actually a few times and I struggled trying to get her likeness. I don't know what it was. I also couldn't tell, was it the eyes that were different to me? Was it the mouth? Like, I couldn't figure it out. So I got it as close as I could. I hope it looks like Moriah. I really did try. I changed up and tweaked things like multiple times to try to make it even closer to her. I don't know. Let me know if I'm just overthinking it. You know when you're staring at a piece for so long and like you can't figure out what you're thinking anymore because you've just been looking at it for so long and you need a fresh set of eyes? That's kind of what I need from you guys. Let me know. But I was happy with the piece overall, and I included on her shirt her character Pickle the dinosaur, who she actually has pre-orders for a stuffed animal that I saw online. It looks awesome.
Dun 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 dun. It's Pickle the freaking dinosaur. Oh.
Come here, my child.
She's got a bunch of shirts with Pickle, so I saw a picture of her wearing this specific shirt with like a little shirt pocket drawn on and the dinosaur popping out. Thought it was cute, and so that's the shirt I chose to draw here. And I didn't add any pets into her portrait, but I did add little pastel rainbows, because if you know anything about Moriah Elizabeth, like, she's basically all pastel rainbows. So anyway, that is my portrait of Moriah. Again, let me know how I did with her, and let me know how I did with everybody in this video. I really want to hear your opinions, and I hope you all like it. And again, go check out all of these people's channels in the description box below. They are all awesome. And now on to my final thoughts.
So I hope you liked the way I drew everybody. Let me know what you think of each one in the comments below, and which one you think I got the most accurate, or which one's your favorite in general. Tell me why. I don't know, for me it's really hard to choose a favorite. I feel like if I choose a favorite, like, people are gonna come at me, so can't do that. It's like when you ask a parent, like, who's your favorite child though? And they're like, you're all my favorites, but you know they have a favorite. Anyway, as always, I have all of my links in the description box below. I have the link to my online shop where you can find all of my prints, charms, pins. Everything that I create can be found at appleminte.com. I also have a link to my Instagram where I post things that I always post here on the channel. And then lastly, I have my pin club, which the February pin design is literally my favorite so far. It is the strawberry heart milkshake. More puns. Anyway, go check it out. This is the exclusive pin of the month, so if you're interested in getting that, you have to sign up by January 31st. Anyway, I will see you all next Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern time as always, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye bye!